This understanding of contrast is exactly how you can manifest the love that you want. The love, like Scott said, that is right for you. So take a minute with me real quick and pull up 3 things in your mind that you really enjoyed about your ex. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but pull up 3 things. I believe that everybody we're with teaches us a lesson. So what are some of the 3 positive things that you can pull up about your ex? And now I want you to pull up 3 things that you strongly disliked. Now that's probably going to be easier, folks. So pull up those 3 things that you strongly disliked. And I want you to know something, that right in between those 3 things, right in between those total now of 6 things, is what we call contrast. Every relationship we're in offers us a lesson and a feeling that we have towards our partner, or a way our partner causes us to feel about ourselves. So we can learn something. We are really building our life from a memory bank of our experiences. We weigh what feels good and what doesn't feel good, and we take it into new circumstances. Now, those of you out there who are coupled may be saying, well, I love my partner now, or maybe like Nettie last week, you love your partner and you've been with your partner for a long time. Can contrast still help or affect you? And the answer is absolutely. Absolutely yes. Now, for example, if you're experiencing behavior from your spouse and you're investing a great deal of energy into wanting to change them, but you do it by complaining, I've been guilty of this, and telling everyone or your bestie how they're the worst, or how, you're not happy about it. Well, attention goes where energy flows. And that means that you're only magnifying the very behavior that you find so distasteful. I'll say it again. You are magnifying the behavior that you find so distasteful. And believe me, I understand that sometimes we all need to call up that friend and vent. That is human. We all do it. But what I'm specifically talking about is that steady stream of energy and unrest and negativity that we may focus on our loved ones in a certain direction. If you're having strong feelings about how something doesn't feel good, you're creating. So here's what I advise you to do. And let me say, I don't just advise this, but I do it in my life. In fact, I've shifted things in my life just this week. I was in a state of negativity and complaints, and I shifted it. And maybe someday in the future, I'll share the results of that. But it did work, and I had to get out of myself. So this works, and I'm not just telling you to do it. I walk it, okay? I want you to speak over yourself and your loved one what feels good, what it is that you want. So if your wife has a habit of leaving the laundry in the dryer and that bothers you, acknowledge that it bothers you, and then turn it on its ear and privately and repeatedly say something like, it's so nice to open up the washer and it's empty. It's so nice to come in here and there's no laundry in here. It's so nice that my wife is taking care of this. Now, I know it sounds crazy because you may be standing in front of a full dryer or washer that's not emptied out. And so at first it feels disingenuous. But in time, you will manifest your desired outcome. You will manifest it because your energy is being heaped in a new positive direction. So guys, experiment with me like I did this week. And whether it be a coworker, a friend, a partner, I want you to shift your energy when something doesn't feel good to you. You're not liking something going on in your life. Start speaking blessings over that person or situation and watch how the energy shifts. Now let's circle back to the reason. You know where your energy needs to be shifted in a positive way. You say, well, how will I know what needs to shift? What don't you feel good about? What are you complaining about? What isn't feeling right to you in your life? This is how you know your energy needs to be shifted in a positive direction. And this is the beautiful gift of contrast. Because you were graciously offered contrast by the universe, contrast, though it never initially feels like it is always a precious gift. So lean into that contrast and start creating the life that you want. I'm so glad that you're here to join me the day after Valentine's to celebrate love, dating, some great dating advice from Scott. Thank you again. I want you to join us next week as we go into storage, the love and care of children, that unconditional thing that we feel, with a beautiful guest that I'm so proud to have on next week named Terry. So join us next week as we continue to evolve together.